Indeed. Good morning, Mr. Ray Pachenko. How's it going, man? Happy Sunday. Happy Sunday. It's fun day, fun day, fun day. Oh, my God. Hope you guys are all right. I'm going to have me a cold brewski. Yeah, what did you say? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. So, for some reason, I must have been doing a little cleaning activity last night because the shirt I was wearing smells like Ballistol. Ballistol. It's good for what ails you. If you got any sort of, little, little pew-pews, works great, Captain. It lubes them right up. The Germans figured it out. Oh, my God. It's good stuff. How are you? Happy Sunday. Is it the first day of fall? That's close enough. First day of fall, roughly. Winter is coming. Next weekend is already fucking October. Well, kind of. You believe that? Holy shit. Where does the time go, boys? Where does it get so, oh my God, it's October? I just sent my taxes. It's like, yeah, you did. That was what, 4 months ago, 5 months ago. Crazy how time goes. The older you get, it gets crazy. It just goes like, what do you mean? It's 2024. What? So I just thought we'd gather here this morning and praise the Lord. Past the Bibles. I'm just feeling a little bit irie, a little goofy this morning. Hope you had a great week. I didn't have any streams last week because I was busy. And really, I didn't have any streams. Did I have any streams last week? Fuck, I don't even remember. We were going to do something on the debate, but I mean, that's been talked about to the point where nobody wants to get. But we might still get there. I don't know about Kamala and her so much abortion. You just got those women out there whoring around, man. Gotta do it. Ghost Pirate Sloan of Lachlan. Hello, good morning, good evening, wherever you may be around this great big blue marble in space that we're here. Oh my God. So nothing new except finally the heat broke. Although yesterday I had to put the air conditioning on. I couldn't stand it anymore. It was fucking 90 degrees, about 90% humidity. It was just fucking brutal. I went grocery shopping. I just say I felt violated. What in God's name? Of course, I went to Schnucks, which isn't quite as bad as Deerberg's. But even Schnucks, I'm going, I think it's time we get to Walmart. I don't mean get some of the necessary bulk items at Walmart because I don't know what the hell's going on with the prices. Although I did get some pork chops, and they had a $5 each if you buy 3 on meat, which it's not really a deal, but it kind of makes you feel good. Oh, it's got the orange dot. Yay! Oh my God. Ghost Pirate says. East Tennessee, another 100-degree day. Oh, yeah. Well, the cooler weather's coming, I can tell you. You'll get it in a couple of days. It's not a lot cooler, but next week looks promising. Looks like highs in the 70s. So that's a little more up my alley. You know what I mean? I don't mind summer, but goddamn, up here in the South, it fucking lasts forever. Not quite as bad as Texas. Texas, it didn't start cooling down there until, God, like the end of October. And then when it gets cool, it's absolutely spectacular. I was around Austin there, but God, the summers, oh, fuck me. No, thank you. I know, God bless Texas, but God, I don't know. The weather's, whoa, my God. Tom Laundry is in the building. So I thought we might just do a couple of MGTOW shorts for the hell of it. Because I kind of feel like talking. That's really what this is. I just feel like talking. You know what I mean? And the beer is cold this morning. Wow. I don't know. I put a bunch of frozen shit in the fridge. Maybe it cooled a little more effectively. I don't know. But the beer is like, wow. Okay. Nice. But, hey, beer, even if it's warm. I'd say still take it. Ghost Pirate says record highs over 100 every day. Yeah, in East Tennessee. Yeah, not surprised. I think Phoenix, where you would expect it to be hot, went an enormous number of days over 100 degrees. It's like, oh, God. Poor Phoenix. Good thing they have the Salt River and the reservoir there because they have water. Comes out of the mountains. But, oh, God. Oh, no. We might do. Let's see. Who is this guy? What's this guy name? Men have to say things or something. He's a new guy. He's already up to 21 grand in subs. He's good. He's a he's kind of like Hammerhand, a little younger guy, but he's good. Guy's name is Men Need to Be Heard. He's good. And he's even got merch. So, hey, we'll go there in a minute. All right, let's play a couple of videos and see maybe we can get in the mood for something.
Going to happen. And I'm worried that and all my friends and like, we're all going to end up single. Or like,
oh my God, I'll end up single or just have to settle like for an average guy. Because all the bankers and lawyers and finance guys are all taken. Ain't enough economically. Yeah.
Is there a movement that I'm unaware of men taking steps to like be better?
Men taking steps to be better. Is there a movement that women? No. Men need to take steps to be better. Obviously,
you know what I mean. Or
no, I don't know what you mean. Because if we said the same thing about women, you'd be up in arms. Oh my God, you want to control women? Why you hate women? You evil son of a bitch. Why should I have to conform to your fucking requirements? I'm the fucking prize. But when women say it, it's, oh, of course. Men just have to step up to the plate and do better. Because we're women.
Or like, is us making the steps to be better going to force them to be better?
No.
It's not our job to make them better. Like
it's your job to make yourself better. So why don't you start at home? Stop being a raging hoe. Try that. Maybe you start attracting the men you want. I know.
They should want to be better themselves.
Oh, you want us to control women? Oh my God.
You know what I mean?
No, I don't. Sorry.
Anyways, I am just worried that I'm going to end up single for life. And like, while I'm taking all of these steps to become the best version of myself, is that also going to just like make me single?
All you got to do, it's a very simple equation. And I think most men would agree. I can't speak for all men, but I think most men would agree. Stop being a hoe. No more hoe phase. No more college fuck fest. Stop doing that. Stop with all the drinking and the partying and the drugs and the tattoos and random strange dick at 2 a.m. at the bar. Stop that. Start doing positive things for yourself. You know, if you want to, get in shape, get a hobby, get a job, do whatever you want. But stop the whoring. That's it. That's all you got to do. And you will not die single because you're attractive and don't be silly.
Because I'm tired of being alone and I just want someone to spend my life with.
Mm-hmm. Is it possible maybe your expectations are a little high? Maybe. Now, I know Undead Chronic kind of jokes around, oh, she ain't a virgin, no ring and all. Okay. But have you heard average guys say, hey, whatever. It's like if she's nice, feminine, not a pain in the ass. Yeah. But you don't want those guys, do you? You want George Clooney. Have you looked in the mirror? I didn't say it. I didn't say it. That's it.
Okay, thanks. Bye.
Yeah, thanks for the information. Great. Go ahead.
We all started realizing, why are women being so difficult?
Thank you, feminism.
I was told to be a nice guy. I was told to be a gentleman. I did everything right.
Yeah, yep. That's what Mama told us. All you got to do is be a nice guy. All you got to do is bring her flowers and, oh my God, chocolates and take her to the take her to the malt shop and have the soda jerk get her whatever. Our parents grew up in a different freaking generation. And besides, by the time our mother, and by the time we're old enough to get advice from our mother, she's in that phase of life where she's trying to lock down something. When Mama Bear was 16, none of that bad.
Why did she still leave me? Next thing you know, guys start passing notes, sharing information from different walks of life, different socioeconomic levels, different languages.
How could those evil men do this? How dare they? How dare you talk amongst yourselves, you evil son of a bitch? JR's here. Finish it is in the building. Oh my God. Sharzanabel's here. What? There you go. There's the Yamaha, whatever it is. The organ. Yes, I'm playing with my organ.
Religions.
Oh my
we
God.
all started to figure out, whoa, everything also was a lie.
Mm-hmm. Yes. And not just about women. A lot of what we were told was a blatant fucking lie. The red pill has a lot more than just women involved. Everything. Oh, the government is there for you and they're going to help you and roll for this politician. And you do. And what happens? They hose you up the bunghole with sandpaper. You know what I'm saying? Yep.
Y'all are watching me right now because everything you were told was a lie. So we have come to what? Men are deductive problem solvers. Bitches are acting crazy. How do I figure this out? You come over, you find us. Why? Because you're trying to figure out shit. Is there a red pill for women? No.
Girls know what they're doing. We are professional gold diggers because it is in our biology to look for resources in men.
Well, I don't know if most women are professional gold diggers, but they certainly would want to find a man that has sufficient financial resources to support them, especially in times of pregnancy and all that. So, I mean, nothing against that, right? Hypergamy is a good thing. That's why we're here. That's why the civilization still exists. Out of control, unbelievably crazy hypergamy, where all or most women are going for 5% of the men, is out of fucking control. Insane bullshit. We all know it. I don't have to beat that dead horse.
This is the red pill. These are how they think. They're not men trying to hurt other women. They're not men trying to take a personal agenda, change laws, nothing.
Well, I mean, MRAs want to change laws, but no, I think a lot of MGTOW guys are like, I would love to be with a woman and have children, have the fence, the dog, the weekends at the beach. We would love that. It's not available to most men anymore. That's the problem. I mean, yeah. Again, there's benefits to just not having to deal with it at all. But at the end of the day, would you agree to some extent? Yes, we would like to do the traditional marriage, house, kids, dog. Yeah. But the women are not worthy because they do not act like wifey material. They act like weekend fun material until they get to be about 37. And then they wonder, oh my God, why do we? Come on now. And when I say about this whoring and partying and drugs, I'm not just talking about women. It's men, too. We need to stop doing this shit. It's out of control. We can't have fuck fests. We can't drugs. No, it's not just women. It's men. We're doing the same thing. Oh, many of us. I never did the drugs and any of that shit, but I certainly drank my fair share of brewskis back in the day.
They're not even trying. They just want to live the rest of their natural life and try to enjoy life as it is, and they're just done with this, until it's our responsibility. If we want to be able to have grandkids, if we want to be able to see our kids live fulfilled, happy lives and be able to have a chance at love, we need to now start changing everything.
The rare woman that says, hey, maybe women Maybe women need to do something to fix this fucking mess. Absolutely. And the chances of that are zero.
Take your kids out of public school. This is ridiculous. It's getting worse by the day.
Mm-hmm.
Take your kids out of public school. We need to stand against. We need to stand against the government. We can't allow them to just do whatever they want with us. This is the red.
I mean, she's speaking truth. Truth. Get your kids out of the public schools because they're being brainwashed. But I almost think it's too late. Really. I think it's too late. It's going to take generations to fix this bullshit. This brainwashing. That our old buddy Yuri Bezmenov, comrade, talked about 40-some years ago. You guys have heard that by now, right? It's going to take a while. It's not going to happen overnight, guys. And I'm not even sure it's going to happen at all. All right, let's go back to the video that's short here. All right, let's go to the next one. Whoa. There we go.
MGTOW, have you heard of that? Men going their own way.
Joe Rogan.
So
what?
there's
God.
There's a bunch of groups within the manosphere, right? Which is men trying to work. Manosphere, yeah. So men trying to work out what to do online. And I resonate with this because I was somebody that got to the end of his 20s and was fucking clueless. I mean, I still might be a man-child now at 34, but my point being that I'm less of an idiot than I was back then. So there's a whole bunch of different groups: red pill, black pill, MGTOW, incels, all of this stuff. And what they're trying to do is they're all different flavors of people trying to work out how the world works. Yeah. And men going their own way are people that have been scorned by women usually, or having difficulty with women, and have now renounced them entirely. We don't need them. I'm not going to be involved with them anymore. Men going their own way. A lot of them are people who maybe were previously married. They're tangential to men's rights, which is, you may be familiar with, they're kind of like justice for guys who don't have access to their kids after divorce and stuff like that. And what's happening here, MGTOW, have you heard of that? Men going their own way? Yeah. So,
I'm afraid Joe Rogan probably doesn't understand because he's never had trouble getting chicks. 41, never married, no stress job, 8 hours sleep nightly, no debt, fits t-shirt from my 20s, MGTOW for life. There you go, buddy. All right.
What's your excuse?
Whoa, that's a movie. Oh, that's music. Oh, no.
Veronica, why did I just now get this paperwork? I just got it just now.
I didn't know you had a daughter with the same name as me.
I don't have a daughter with your name. What?
Did it bring your kid to work day today? I didn't know that either. I would have brought Luca.
It's not bring your kid to work day.
My name is Luca.
What are you talking about?
Oh, then who were you just talking to?
When?
When? Just now. When you just walked into my office with your voice raised as if you were talking to one of your children.
Well, I was talking to you because I asked for this information to be delivered yesterday, and I just got it. I just got it right now.
I just got it.
Oh, well, then go talk to your boss, because I was told not to submit that information until they verified what they needed to verify. But their lack of communication with you has nothing to do with me. Please let that be the last time you walk into my office yelling at me. I am not one of your children. And even if I was, you really shouldn't talk to them that way.
Veronica, why?
Well, that's a little different, huh?
I would never
do that.
I don't know who the hell that is.
What do you call this?
A buggy.
Shopping cart.
Coats. Not but
yeah. Sneakers.
Tennis shoes. Right? A remote. Oh, vacuum. Pecans or pecans.
Depends on where you're at from a side. I call them pecans. It's from New Jersey, so it's different.
From Georgia, you probably call them pecans.
What do you call these?
Riches. What kind of National Geographic animal is that?
Looks like a fly.
I don't know. Is that a bee or a hornet?
Like they light up. The back of them lights
Oh, a
up.
lightning bug.
Lightning bug, yeah.
That was. I thought that was a stinger on the back.
Little firefly.
What do you call the person married to your grandma?
Grandpa.
So it's like an older gentleman.
I don't know who the hell that is.
Just anyway, what do you call?
Oh, Pawpaw.
Pawpaw.
I don't know who the hell that is.
What do you call?
We got to get MGTOW Outlaw in here. Excuse me, sir. How do you say firefly or lightning bug or shopping cart or, all that kind of shit? Finishes. Difference between them, the piano gives back and won't leave. Born again incel. There you go. The happy organ. Every Saturday night. Oh my God. Nope.
I would.
Nope.
Guy walks up while I'm bartending and he's like, hey, do you know how to make a duck fart?
Duck fart.
I was like, yes, I do. I know the name duck fart makes it sound like it would be terrible, but it's actually really good. So we're going to make it. It's going to be equal parts Kahlua, Bailey's. And this is Bladen Bow bourbon whiskey. I bought this because I'm collecting these little keys. They're numbered 1 through 5. And I have 2 already at home. And this is 3.
Now, here's she's a bartender lady, I think in North Carolina. She's kind of fun, right? She puts these little skits on. She's pretty
really good whiskey.
All right.
And I didn't have a shaker tin, so we're just going to do this.
Oh, my God.
And I normally don't do this.
Is that Kahlua? Is that Kahlua?
But since it would be a lot harder to, I guess I could do it like this.
You could. Oh my God.
Anyway, this shot is really good. It tastes kind of like chocolate milk. This is so good. Guy walks up while I'm bartending.
My mother used to, when she was a kid, they used to drink milk and Pepsi. You ever heard of that? Milk and Pepsi. And it's like, I didn't believe that, right? Oh, yeah, all right, Mommy. Yeah, whatever. Here, nah. And then Laverne and Shirley, remember that TV show? They drank milk and Pepsi. And I've had milk and Pepsi. It's pretty good, actually. All right.
It's good.
Okay.
Feels nice.
Yeah. Hit that button.
This one?
Yeah.
The starter button. Jesus, that's a monstrous.
I'm going to tell you, dude. Push that one down. Okay.
This one down? What's going to happen?
Yeah, just
Come
push
on.
it down.
Yeah.
What is that, a KT? What is that? Oh. She's getting all excited.
All right.
Yeah. Let's go.
It's good.
Grandma's like, oh, shit. These aren't like the bikes I rode when I was a teenager. Free falling.
You could funnel the shit out.
Here we go.
Steel Reserve. This has got a wide mouth.
God.
It's plastic too, which I guess is okay. What if I like this? What if I end up drinking Steel Reserve all the time?
Oh.
Mean that I'm middle class yet?
Mean, sir. Rated red. You have no taste buds because it tastes like fucking chemical waste. God.
Kiss my ass. I like it.
Dude. Get some taste buds. All right. Man, need to be heard. All right. 3 B's and reasons. Hey, we don't want to hear that. Here we go. All righty.
Why do rich people never shave? No stubble, no shadow. And when I asked, the result was they use this gadget all the time. This is the popular razor. This beauty and shaving miracle. It makes my face smooth.
All right, ladies, I'm about to give you
hilarious.
3 reasons why men are walking away from dating and relationships. And I'm going to be honest. You're probably not going to like what I'm about to tell you.
Men need to be heard. Go to his channel. He's got merch.
Because I'm going to tell you what you need to hear, not what you want to hear. So if you can't handle
Does Gone with John have merch? Does he have hoodies and wraps and stuff? Whatever, bongs. I don't know what he has.
Truth, you might as well just scroll on past because you're probably going to get a little bit upset.
Just
ladies,
roll
for years
on
now, you've all
by.
told men that you don't want them.
Godfather of Fog and Ramadi. Hello. Good morning. I'm joining you in the Beer for Breakfast Club. That's what I'm right here. Of course, I already have my lunch figured out. So Steel Reserve is like Chernobyl. Oh, God. If you're interested, I think I did the review of those beers a few weeks ago. Oh, God. Steel Reserve is only good for one thing. You put it in a cup, and the fruit flies fucking love it. So it's a good fruit fly defense. But, oh, God. To actually drink that shit? Oh, my God. Oh, no. All right, go on. I'm going to get some beers.
Don't need them. Have no use for them. You've all declared that you don't need no man. That is until you do. Then you all start asking, where did all the men go? Why are men ignoring me? Why don't men want anything to do with me? Which later turns into rage, anger, and bitterness at men for rejecting you, which then starts the cycle all over again. Men have seen this toxic insanity for decades now. They fully realize that bitches do indeed be crazy, and the best thing for any man, dare I say all men, is to avoid that craziness at all costs.
Yeah.
Sorry, ladies, but men are done.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Done dealing with these little mind games y'all love to play and the ping-ponging back and forth. Thanks, but no thanks. You do you, and we'll just sit back and watch as you do. Y'all claim to be strong and independent. Well, now men have decided to let you just be that. Men have heard you and are saying, okie dokie, then by all means, you go do you and leave.
You know, it's funny when society collectively agrees to give women what they want. They're still not fucking happy about it. Oh, my God.
Leave us the hell alone. Which leads me to yet another reason which occurs within that cycle of insanity that I just described. Specifically the part where y'all suddenly decide that you want or need a man in your life, but only if it's on your terms. Y'all have declared that you've raised your standards, which is really nothing more than you saying you want your cake and eat it too. And men, well, they don't even deserve to get the crumbs off your plate. Tell me, ladies, why do you all think men would have any interest in dealing with that kind of mindset? Oh,
Well, sir, it's because men like to get laid. I know. Gone with John is here. Hello. Great stream, my ass. What are you talking about? You just got here. I was talking about Gone with John merch. I guess that's the Gone with John robot. If somebody says Gone with John, go there and say, it's a great stream. I'm just fucking with you. Gone with John has merch, coffee cups and whatever. Go for there. I would like to do Gone with John, but all you've been doing is streams lately, bro. 2 hours. Oh, my God.
We all know that you say you're fighting for equality, to be equal partners in a relationship. Hell, I'm sure many of you actually believe it when you say it. But the reality we men know is that today's women are only seeking to maintain the status quo, where they get to be provided for while offering nothing, literally nothing of value in return. Oh, you all argue.
Well, they have, it's not exactly nothing. You know, it's, you know. But, I mean, that's an hour maybe a day if you're lucky, you know. Let's not get carried away. Hour a day. So there's 23 other hours in the day where it's like, fuck, is it really worth it just for that?
That you offer this.
You know what I'm saying?
But what you don't seem to realize is that for 99% of you, this is about as valuable to men as that fine jewelry you find in a dollar store.
The fine jewelry. Yes. I've always wondered about that. Why do women get all crazy about jewelry? Right. Is it a status thing? Because most of the time it's just worthless. Why is it you do this? Raymond is here. Raymond Thoughts and Minds. Hello. Who is this guy? He came out of nowhere. Oh, he's only got 22,000 subs, but I don't know. He's probably a plant. He's probably a glowy. He's probably FBI. I don't know, Raymond.
All your claims about wanting to have an equal relationship, the first and often only criteria y'all have is that the man be able to fund whatever lifestyle you deem yourself worthy of, even if said lifestyle is well out of the range of possibility for you and them.
But I mean, I thought they was strong and powerful. You go, girl. You be the girl boss. Afford your own lifestyle. No, see, not really what I meant. What I meant was, I want this lifestyle, and you should pay for it, not me. Because what if you leave me? I've got to have pin money. Okay, I got it. Yeah.
Also, why women who are at best mid think they deserve a perfect 10 man and will do anything and everything they can to get him.
I mean, do you really hear a lot of guys saying, "Oh, she ain't perfect 10 model, all that. I don't want nothing to do with her"? No. But today's modern women, they will. Well, if he's not, 9, George Clooney or whoever the latest hottie is, I don't know, Chris Pratt or something. If it isn't Chris Pratt or Jason Momoa, fuck, man, you're a loser. What? Imagine if men went out there and said that. Well, if you're not who's the newest model? Back in the day, it was like Cheryl Ladd or something. I don't know, whatever, right? A long time ago. The chick that was married to Farrah Fawcett, right? When I was a kid, Farrah Fawcett. Well, if you don't look like Farrah Fawcett, we just have nothing to say. What are you talking about?
All while rejecting the good guys, the average guys who are more in their realm of possibility because, well, they simply aren't quite good enough. It's
yeah. Well, I mean, it's a fundamental feature of human beings being whatever. What is that? Dimorphia. What the fuck? We're two things. Same species, two things. Sexually dimorphic, right? Men want segs. Women want resources and a good-looking man and a list of shit that goes on for fucking ever, right? Especially today with the cell phones and all that. But
it's also why y'all have these lavish expectations of things like expensive dates from day one because, well, you are the table. And thus, that's what you deserve. And on the off chance that you do manage to get that date with the Chad or Kyle, then you quickly find out he's
just going to fucking run. That's all he's going to do. Listen to Liz Fair. What do you think she was talking about? Fucking run. Come on now. Liz Fair. Very cute.
Looking to pump and dump you. And then he's going to move on to his next conquest. Just like they've done to the woman before you and the woman before that. And the one before that.
The 10 or 15 or 20 after that. This is not an unknown secret. And the women don't care. They still want a piece of that dark triad Chad, don't they? Oh, it's my experience. Oh, I got to live. If I wouldn't know anything, then stop being a hoe. That's it.
To break it to you ladies, but these Chads and Kyles, they aren't looking for relationships, and certainly not with women who are 3s, 4s, and 5s.
Yeah.
Hell, not even the 7s, 8s, and 9s.
Yeah. Well, they don't have to. Because there's an endless supply of tuna fish common to them. Because they're high value. Status, looks good, money. I mean, this is not really that hard, is it? We could write math equations, but it's just really not that hard. But for women, it's like, oh, no. All men are evil. Well, you mean the top. No, I mean all men. Thank God.
And why should they? When they can have their pick of the litter and 10 after 10 is literally begging to be with them. And when those Chads use you and toss you aside, what do?
You start hating all men because all men are evil. I wanted that guy and he wouldn't stay with me. He fucked me, but he won't. No one in history has ever warned you about that, ever. You just did it anyway.
You do the same thing all the bitter, rejected women do.
Yeah.
You don't take accountability for constantly chasing those so-called bad boys Oh, hell no. Not a chance of that happening. Instead, y'all declare it's all men. All men are just like that, Chad.
Yeah, except you don't see all men. But when they say all men, sir, what they mean is all the Chads at the top of the fucking pyramid, not us. We don't even exist. Oh, well, we exist, but you do things I don't care about, and I have nothing. Never. Not even if we were the last 2 people on the earth. No.
The one that you threw yourselves out, who then turned around and hit and quit you. Those decent working guys, the ones you rejected as...
And he not only fucked the one girl we're talking about, but Chadley also fucked her sister and her best friend and her mother and her cousin, because women all want the same thing. Oh, my God.
Not good enough, not worthy enough.
Why do you... Oh, my God, you hate women. You're an evil man. Just go ahead and tell me how I'm not right. How is that not what we're seeing? It's empirical. We can look around and see what's happening here. And again, we're wrong because of it. Well, you just shouldn't get all bitter about it because that's just the way it is. And we'll talk to you in 20 years when I'm 37 and my tits are hanging and I've got 3 baby daddies. No, I don't think so. Nice try, I guess.
Because they didn't meet your outrageous demands. Oh, wait, sorry. Higher standards. Yeah, you then decide that they're just like those Chads. At least that's what you tell yourselves, rather than looking in the mirror and saying, it's my bad choices that led to this. Which leads to the third reason, and the one that is only going to keep growing. Men are done and walking away from dating, relationships, and marriage because there's literally no benefit, not a single one to them. It's become all risk and absolutely no reward. Not financially, not spiritually, not mentally, not emotionally. Hell, in most cases, not even physically, if you catch my drift. Simply put, the return on investment isn't there. And guys have seen that. They've seen it for the reality that it is. Men have realized that the cost of expensive dates to try and woo a woman only for her to turn around and ghost him is an exercise in futility.
You know, you've seen, excuse me. You've seen all these TikToks and all these women put a coffee date. Oh my God. He's wait, what the fuck? You know, really, you're supposed to, I guess, be interested in someone and buying them a $500 meal on the first. What the fuck is that? Where did that come from? It's not the way this works. We want to sit down with you, maybe have a drink or a freaking coffee and see if we're interested in going to the next. No. If he even looks at me and I want him, he better start buying me $1,000 meals. What is that? How is it? My God.
Actually considering that even if she doesn't play that ghost game at first, the chances are more than 80% of the time she's going to do so in the future. The corresponding risk of losing everything.
I mean, here's a bit of advice if you guys are out dating. Some of you guys are still out pursuing women. If you meet the girl, whatever, and you say, hey, I would love to take you out to dinner later because I think this is going to be. She says, oh, no, I have plans. Go on to the next one. Because if she has plans, she's fucking other dudes. That's what the plans means. If she cared about you and liked you, she would go through fucking crushed glass with volcanoes up her ass to change whatever stupid plan she has to be with you. Don't let them give you that I have other plan shit. If you do, it's over. She's not interested. But go on.
Things don't progress when she suddenly decides or gets convinced by her friends that she can do better is very real, and men know it. And it provides clear and convincing evidence that long-term relationships or marriage simply isn't worth it for men anymore. Because women have proven beyond any doubt that their word, their so-called promise of commitment is utterly meaningless. Men have figured out that the minute you all are bored or you don't feel valued, you're going to toss them aside, try and take him for every penny you can, and then go around trashing him publicly, claiming it's all his fault because he didn't meet your needs, all of your needs, no matter how outrageous or unrealistic they were. A bit disingenuous, to say the least.
And many times they won't even tell you. You have to guess. Oh, God, these games we play. Why do we do this?
Especially considering that...
Well, because we want to put our dick in something. That's why. That's the only reason.
The more likely reality is that it was you who didn't meet a single one of his needs. Yeah, thanks, ladies.
Well, but she's the prize. Come on now.
But no, thanks. Going to be a hard pass. And now that you're finding your newfound freedom, what are you all going to do? Well, of course, you're going to go back to chasing Chad
and Tyrone. Chad. But his dick was so hard, and we fucked in the bathroom. But my future husband shouldn't worry about that because I was just going through my hoe phase. God damn. What's the matter with you, hamster? Where should we start? Shrapnel is here. Hello. Arvero is in the building. I didn't notice you. Good to see you. And Riggs is not here, but you notice the scroll or the crawl across the bottom of the video. It's just for him. But he doesn't care. He's the bastard from hell. Oh my God. All right, let's do another one. We'll do one more. I got a couple of beers yet.
Hi, and welcome to this account. So I've been on TikTok as a creator for a while now.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Are we still sharing? I think we are. Let's see. The seismic shift in dating. Oh, this would be good.
Amazon hates this, but there's nothing they can do to stop it. There's a new electric lighter out there, and it's got the firepower of a military-grade flamethrower. It's already...
If there's one thing that's become painfully obvious as I'm recording this in 2024,
yes, sir,
it's that the dating scene has changed. The entire dynamic of what used to be is now gone. And if we're being fair, we have to give credit where credit's due and say that it's women who have largely changed the dating scene, who have made it what it is today. The problem, however, is the women who get that credit and deservedly so.
Oh, this one went viral? Oh, good.
So,
cool.
Didn't change it in the way they thought they were
My
changing.
videos never get viral. Just mommy, YouTube hates me.
Changing it. To borrow a phrase, what they thought was going to be a blessing is turning out to be a curse, which is why they're making videos like this one.
Oh my God. Look at the hate of this meme. Stuffed animals on your... I noticed that. Yeah. It's like, I don't know what that is. I guess he's trying to be like a bedroom feminist, perhaps. Or he likes Lion King or something. I don't know.
Coffee date is low effort.
Ah, yes. The infamous coffee date. The thing men are now offering to women as first dates. The thing...
I mean... Fuck the price of coffee. That's like a $10. I mean, what would work for this woman? Mini golf, a drink date. No. I got to have a $500 fucking plate meal.
That most of today's modern women are absolutely appalled that men have turned to, because as she said, they view it as low effort. You see, they're still stuck in the 1950s and 60s, or perhaps to put it better, what they thought happened in the 1950s and 60s, when men, at least in their minds, took women out on expensive first dates, laid it all out there, did everything they could to impress them. The reality...
Let's go to the malt shop and share a malt, Marty McFly. Yeah. Okay, let's do that.
However, was anything but. Back in my day, when I first started dating, the traditional first date was you would go to the mall.
Maybe guess this guy's about the same age as me. Looks like he's taking his vitamins. Looks better than I do.
Get something at the food cart and then go see a movie.
Right. Yeah, that was it. Excuse me, Mary. Should we get the large popcorn and the sodas and the juju beans? Should we get the juju beans? God damn. That was 1980, and Mary, first date in high school. Oh my God.
That was pretty much it. And it probably cost him anywhere from $10 to $15, which I think all of us can agree is a pretty far cry from the hundreds, if not thousands, that today's modern women expect men to spend on them. But see,
or what was that other thing? Raisinets, goobers and raisinets. Yeah. Yep. Let's get the large popcorn with real butter. And then how you doing? You know what I'm saying?
That doesn't make modern women feel good. And as we all know,
I wonder what that movie was the first time we went out. Guess I'll have to call her up and say, remember that first movie we went out? She'd be like, did we go out? Who are you? Because that's the way women are.
It's all about the feels for them, which is why they then go on to say things like this.
It means that the guy likes you enough to buy you a cup of coffee, but he doesn't like you like that. He doesn't like.
Well, but how would he know unless he sits down and talks with you, sweetie? Isn't that just a question you might ask? It's like he doesn't know you. He just met you. You look nice. Would you like to go have some coffee? Have a cup, maybe. You talk. He would get to know you then. What is it? Isn't that normally what you would do? I mean, yeah, Mary I went to high school with. But, you meet some random chick. It's like, hey, would you like to go have some coffee? I guess that's not good enough these days because they want the whole meal deal.
Enough to plan.
But it's more like this. Hey, babe, you want to go to Taco Bell and get high? It's like, yeah.
A proper date.
Oh, my. This is just another example of how women try and educate other women on what men think and feel, what men's actual intentions are.
And they have no idea. I mean, we don't have to beat this dead horse, do we? I think it's yeah. Women are not men, and men are not women. It's pretty easy.
This is the case 999,999 times out of 1 million. She gets it dead wrong. Now, to be fair, she is correct on one point. He does like her enough to buy her a cup of coffee. He does like her enough, and this is the key point, ladies, to do a risk assessment, to see if the risk of pursuing a relationship with her is worth the reward. And the reality is, ladies, and this one's really going to set you off, most of you aren't worth the risk. And
yeah. And here's the thing, though. If she would accept even a coffee date, he's got to be Chad. Unless she's kind of, short on money that month because being a boss babe doesn't pay as much as he thought. It's like, I'll take this average loser. He's going to buy me coffee. Oh, my God.
And that's why men are only offering coffee dates now. Because you see, ladies, while you're all about the feels,
coffee date,
men are about the logic. And that first date for them is a risk assessment, not a romance novel. He is interested in trying to find out more about her and see if there's a connection. And a
man doesn't come on the lot unless he wants to buy. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, she might be talking about, hey, I found this guy really fucking hot. He was a Chad, bro. He was a triple threat. And I showed interest, and he said, oh, yeah, that'd be great. Let's go have some coffee. Maybe she's not happy with that. It should be like, oh, let's go to your yacht and jump in your Lambo. Or you Burgai.
A cup of coffee does all of that. In fact, more, because it tells him right off the bat if she's a high maintenance woman or one worth pursuing. Notice I didn't say high value. I said high maintenance because if
Oh, yeah. Michelle Guevara is here. Hello. All right. We'll do a little bit more of this. Go ahead.
She's expecting expensive dates and him to go all out to impress her on the first one. She's making it very clear right up front. It's all about the Benjamins, baby. She couldn't care less about him. It's what she can extract from him, which is...
Excuse me. You ever see some of these baby mama women? And they're like, if he doesn't get me the $500 reservation at the 5-star hotel with the Michelin star restaurant, he's a fucking loser. What are you talking about? Are you fucking serious? Come on now. You must be kidding me. Right?
It's further proven by when they say things like this.
To try to impress you, to try to wow you.
Oh, sorry, honey, but there's no need for us to try and impress you, let alone wow you. Because contrary to what you've all convinced each other of, men don't need you. We may want you, but we don't need you. Contrary to what you're all running around trying to convince each other of, because, women know better than men how men think and feel. Men can do just fine without women in their lives. In fact, they do, day after day. By
milking the chicken. Oh, my God. Stop it.
The millions. We can feed ourselves. We can do our own laundry. We can earn our own money. We can...
Son of a bitch. Who even imagined single men can do their own laundry and their dishes and cook and clean their house? I don't even know where this comes from, because we all know it's not true. Right?
Do all the things that most of you think we are completely and utterly incapable of doing. And not only can we do it, more often than not, we can do it better than you. And
not only that, if you get one of these modern broads, they're like, oh my God, I'm not fucking cooking. Oh my God, I'm not doing any of it. You cleaning. It's utterly ridiculous. We all know this.
And know that, which has created a seismic shift in the dating scene, one that women still aren't ready to accept. And what is that shift? That the shoe is now on the other foot. It's on you to wow us. It's on you to impress us. It's on...
well, yeah. They certainly don't look at it that way, but okay.
On you to prove yourselves worthy of our interest. Hence, that first coffee date. There's your opportunity to do so. An opportunity most women fail because, well, in their minds, it's not good enough, which is a signal to men that she's not good enough.
So when you're going to...
I mean, Raymond, I'll talk to women. That's fine, because I like women. I like people. But, I'm not going to go out of my way, and I'm not going to do anything other than professional. Like at work, for example. If a female asks me a question, I answer the question professionally, and that's it. There's no, hey, how was your weekend? Who did you, blah, blah, blah. No, sir. That is not on the discussion table.
Coffee date. You need to be aware that the man is not sure about you.
Yep.
He's going to be evaluating to see if you're worth him.
Yes.
Spending more on you.
You're close, but no.
But I mean, why is this a surprise? I mean, isn't that why you go out on a date?
Yeah. He's not assessing to see if you're worth spending more money on. He's assessing you to see if you're worthy of pursuing a relationship with. Two entirely different things to men. Though, let's be honest, for women, as I said earlier, it's all about the money. It's strictly
look at this guy being a rebel. You see all
business
that
transaction.
You see all that,
which is why she's thinking this way. It's why she has the mindset that it's all about how much money he's going to spend on her.
He's not that worried about impressing you.
I mean, she's kind of cute. I'll give her that. But I mean, she's not 9 level. She's not 8 level. She's a good 6.5 level. I mean, she's all right. I'd take her out
again
and buy her coffee.
You get it completely wrong. You're showing once again you have no idea how men think, because he is worried about impressing you. If, and this is the key thing, if he thinks you're worthy of him putting in the effort to impress you, which again doesn't require a planned out expensive date. Coffee date more than suffices to determine that.
So make your choice. You decide if you want to go there and prove to this guy that you are worthy of a better date, or if you're okay with him buying you a cup of coffee so he can decide how he feels about you.
It depends on what he looks like. It depends on if he gets your juices flowing. I don't want to be too graphic, but it all depends. And that's what the fun part is about these women. It all depends on the context, the situation. Right? That's all that matters. She might be bitching about a guy she found attractive and got her juices working up there and only offered to buy her coffee. When in her mind, she thinks Chad Bro should buy her a $500 3-star Michelin dinner. And if he doesn't do that, he just, really? Come on now. What are you even talking about?
I agree with her. it is on the woman to make that decision. But I'd put it a little differently, because the choice comes down to one of two things. Are you so self-absorbed, so narcissistic, so entitled that you think a man needs to go all out and spend hundreds, if not thousands of dollars on you to woo you on the first date before either one of you is determined if you're compatible? Or you can step back, realize that all you need to do is get together for an hour over a cup of coffee to make that same determination.
Remember that woman with the Cheesecake Factory? Oh my God, I ain't going to no Cheesecake Factory. Now, it turns out she was a black, African American woman, but it doesn't matter what the color is. He's like, I ain't going to no Cheesecake Factory. Why not? They have good food there. We have, drinks, and I ain't going to no Cheesecake Factory. And the dude basically kicked her out of the car. So, okay. She's like, what do you mean? Well, you don't want to go there, then we're not going to have a date. End of story. Oh, God.
Because that's what it comes down to. Sadly, most of today's modern women are making the former choice, which is
what's wrong with the Cheesecake Factory? They have cheesecake. They have, decent meals. They have drinks. What the fuck? Oh, no, I got to go to the 5-star Michelin. On the first date? No. No. No.
Why men are walking away and done with them. Why they're not asking you out. And certainly why they're not taking you out on expensive first dates. Because any woman that has that expectation is showing she's high maintenance and low value. She's never going to be in it for anything more than the money. And if men are going to spend that kind of money, trust me, ladies, there's other ways they can spend it that'll make them a lot happier, a lot healthier, and not have to put up with all the drama.
And he's got merch. So there you go. Yeah, he's got a merch. There you go. Hey, get coffee cups and shit. Look at this. Look at this. Man, need to be heard. It looks like Gone with John, actually. Is that you, Gone with John? Oh, my God. Let's see. So where are we going? Back here and one more. We'll do one more. Kamala Harris. Just one more. And I'm not going to go through the Oprah thing because that's no. That's a no. It's Oprah, copyright. Okay.
In this election.
Here's the one I want to look at. All right. So what the vice president is trying to intimate is that abortions, and I don't want to get into honestly don't fucking care. Right? Well, what I do care about is the bullshit. Now, the vice president is trying to imply that abortions, a lot of them are because of this particular case. And because you're a Republican voting for Trump, you don't care about this. You don't care about this woman and the horrible thing that happened to her. Is that true? I don't think so. I think most people are like, oh my God, that's fucked up. Let's listen.
I've never slept a full night in my entire life. I was 5 years old when my stepfather abused me for the first time. I just felt like I was alone on a planet with a monster. I was 12 when he impregnated me. I just remember thinking, I have to get out of my skin. I can't be me right now. Like, this can't be it. I didn't know what to do. I was
Now, unless you're a psychopath, a literal psychopath, you would obviously have sympathy for this. This is a horrible situation. Her stepdad raped her when she was 12 and she got pregnant. That's a horrible situation. And stepdad in a just world would have been put up on a tree at the back of the courtyard by this time. So unless you're a psycho, we all have sympathy for this, right?
a child. I didn't know what it meant to be pregnant at all. but I had options. Because
Yep.
Donald Trump overturned Roe v. Wade, girls and women.
Donald Trump didn't overturn Roe v. Wade. The Supreme Court, under their constitutional requirements, overturned Roe versus Wade.
Men all over the country have lost the right to choose.
Not true. I mean, this whole thing is a package of lies and bullshit. But again, Kamala Harris and her team brings up that nugget of truth that there are some young girls, and in her case, she was 12 or 13, being raped by whom? Oh, was that a stepfather, was it? So some man treated her bad, abused her, did horrible shit to her, and she got pregnant when she was 12.
Even for...
So that's the way they do these things, guys. I think you know this. I don't have to fucking beat this dead horse, do I? There's a kernel of truth in what they say. Without question, this is horrible shit. No one except psychos would disagree that this is really bad.
Rape or incest. Donald Trump did this.
No, he didn't. Not exactly.
He took away our freedom.
Okay. So let's just, again, God, you talk about these things. There's always a chance somebody's, oh, you look at him. He's I'm going to do it anyway. This girl was abused when she was 12. How old do you think she is now?
Father abused me for the first
22, 23. So when did the Supreme Court make their decision?
time. I just felt like I was alone on a planet with a monster.
Mm-hmm.
I was 12 when he impregnated me.
Yes.
I just remember thinking I have to get out of my skin. I can't be me right now. Like, this can't be it. I didn't know what to do. I was a child. I didn't know what it meant to be pregnant at all. But I had options. Because Donald Trump overturned Roe v. Wade, girls and women all over the country have lost the right to choose.
That's not true. And again, the incest is a really hard one. But in this case, it's not incest, is it? It's rape. And a lot of states, if there's a rape involved, you can get your abortion. So what Kamala Harris is doing here, and I think it's obvious, isn't it? 99.1% of abortion in the United States is not due to this or rape or the mother going to die. It is for convenience. I think I'll leave it at that. Are we going to address those issues? No. Now, Vice President Harris brought up a couple of cases in Georgia, I believe, which has a 6-week abortion ban. And I think they have exceptions, but I don't know. I think 50 states have exceptions. If the mother is going to die, obviously you got to keep the mother. I mean, are you a psycho? Do you not agree? Of course we should. Here's the deal. In both of those cases, the women opted to get a legal abortion in Georgia, and those abortions didn't work out in the sense that all of the fetal material was not ejected from the female. And so there was infections that developed and was bad stuff. And it sounds like one of the women involved that she talked about went to the hospital and the doctors didn't act as they should. And the poor woman died. I mean, that's horrible. The other situation, the same thing, legal abortion. It didn't work out, but the woman didn't go to the hospital at all and passed away. These are the pill abortions that are so safe. Just get that pill, everything's fine. Why don't we talk about why Kamala Harris and her ilk are pushing this? Well, I'll just take a couple of pills and it'll be okay. It's not. There are a lot of complications when you take the doctors out of the equation. And in this case, one of the women went to the hospital and they didn't do their fucking job. Now, how is that Donald Trump's fault? How is that a pro-life position? That these women should die? I mean, what the fuck is that? But here's the issue. This is what a lot of people believe, women in this country. And that's why Kamala Harris and Donald Trump are tied. Because of lies and bullshit. Kamala Harris says Donald Trump's going to sign an abortion ban. He didn't say he wouldn't, which was a big fucking mistake. But the Supreme Court said the government, the federal government, has no say over this particular issue. Kamala's out there, we're going to sign all this. It's not constitutional. Vice President Harris. The Supreme Court said it's not. So a ban or a full-throated abortion support federal law is not constitutional. But again, I'm getting up into the oh my God. The point is, this is scary as fuck because this is going to decide the election. These lies that no one will fact check this woman on. Donald Trump wants this and he loves Nazis and it's bullshit. But if you don't have a free press going in there and weeding out the information that the American people need to know, this could easily be her win. That's fucking scary. All right, boys. Thanks for coming by. Enjoy your day. Enjoy your Sunday. Don't forget Hammerhand Sunday sermon tonight. I will see you later. Take care. Bye. God bless. All that. See ya.